So, welcome, dear friends, to our study, Bibleli with 929, Ezekiel 34 today. I must say that Ezekiel 34 would be the reading on Sunday, but I couldn't avoid this beautiful chapter, the faith of shepherds, and who is the true shepherd. So we're going to read it today. And next week, I think it's the first time that it happens, the festival of week evening is on Thursday. So I said to Aaron, it couldn't be all the years. No, festival wasn't on Thursday. So I want to suggest, if it's okay, you maybe we are going to do next week time our study on Wednesday, if it's okay. And then we won't class and won't miss Ezekiel. So let me, if it's okay with you. So I'm going to open the class next week on Wednesday. Of course, the same time, 7 p.m. London time, and I will send you all the invitations. So let me know after the class, or if you have an answer now, it's okay. Because
okay.
Maria, with you, it's okay?
Yeah, all is fine. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all is fine. Thank you.
And Gabrielle, with you, it's okay to do it on Wednesday?
Excuse me?
It's okay to do next week our class on Wednesday instead of Thursday?
Okay, no, there's no problem for me.
Thursday will be...
So next
Thursday
week
evening
it's
is
on Wednesday.
27th.
Yeah, 27th.
Okay, and let's escape. Here. Pepe?
Sorry, Ali. Yes, no, it's no problem. Fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
Excellent. It's okay.
Ali, you sound like
with you next week instead of Thursday. Yes, dear friend, we've lost you. One moment with the connection. So, okay, I hope that everything is going to be okay, that you can hear me. So next week, we're going to do it on Wednesday instead of Thursday. I will, of course, send the invitation. Let's come back to Sharon. Sharon, please bless us. And let's start the class.
Okay. Ki maleha haaretz dea et Adonai kamaim laya maksim. Amen.
Amen, dear friend. And let's start to see the beautiful words of Ezekiel 34. Go ahead.
Okay. Vahi daber Elohim ilay ben Adam al shoot. Haneve roe Israel hinave ve'amarta alehem laroim ko mar Adonai Elohim ho roe Israel asher hayu roim otam halo hatson yiru haroim that's enough.
And there is a question about what is the last few words. Is it shouldn't the shepherds feed the flocks? Which actually means that with the fable that the leaders, they don't have to take care of the people. Or another option is that instead of the leaders are taking care of the people, the problem is that the people is taking care of the leaders. So they change their function. So it's like you have a flock, and the flock actually tells you what to do to the shepherd. Situation here, that the shepherds, of course, the leaders of Israel, they are not leaders. They may be leaders on paper, but that's it. And the problem is that this creates something which is situation that the things are not stable. By the way, this week finally we had a new government in Israel after 1 year of elections, and this is something which is really good for us. Suddenly, we know who is the prime minister, who will replace the prime minister in 1.5 years. There is a government with a lot of criticism, by the way, because there are many ministers. But in any case, we have, have a new Minister of Education and Minister of Health and many new functions we have here in Israel. So hopefully that this Corona time will pass and we will have a stable government. And the situation here that is described to us, it's different. That the leaders are not taking care of the people, which this is what they need to do, or maybe even worse, that the people are taking care of the leaders, and it's not. This is something that shouldn't be. There must be someone that will handle all the situation, and it seems to be that he's not here. So all this chapter, let's remember, is the situation that things are not stable here, and let us see what happens now when we continue to read. So the actions of the people, or the actions of the shepherds, are described all the actions that they are doing in order to protect themselves, in order to take care of themselves. And then we are going to see what they are not doing, and they should. So let's say, let's ask Pepe to read to us. Pepe, let's see verses 3 and 4. Go ahead.
Thank you, Eli. את החלב תאכלו ואת הזמר תלבשו, הבריאה תזבחו, הזון לא תראו, את הבקלות לא החזקתם, ואת החולה לא ריפאתם, ולנשברת לא חבשתם, ואת הנידחת לא חשבותם, ואת החוברת לא ביקשתם. ובחזקה רדיתם אותם ופרחה. Sorry, Ali.
The last word, farech, avodat parech, reminds us the time in Egypt where the Egyptians, this is one of the descriptions, avodat parech. But in this description, we can see something which is really interesting here. What they are doing, they're taking care of themselves, they eat the fat. Chelev reminds us, the first time that the word chelev appears in the Bible is that when Abel gave the firstborns with their fat to the Lord. So, and they take care of their clothes, and they eat, but all the rest they are not doing. They are not giving to the flock. They are not taking care of them. And if there is a disease, they are not helping them. They are not strengthening them. If there is someone who is healed that needs to be sick, someone that is sick that needs to be healed, they are not doing it. Someone that is broken, they are not, put a bandage on the wound. And if someone is getting lost, you're not asking where is the flock that is gone. And instead, they are, they use with the force and in order to rule over them. So what is described here is leaders that only take care of themselves. They are not taking care of the people. And with this yes and no, the actions that they are doing, that is, of course, are very egoistic, and the actions that they are not doing, that is actually help people, they are not helping. So we can see here a situation that the leaders are blamed with lack of actions. Thank you very much, Pepe, for your reading. Let us see more. What is the situation after the flock is not getting cared? Let's say hello to Maria. How are you, Maria?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you? Oh. I just told Gabriella the cat of our son died last Monday. He had an accident last Friday, so he broke his not his hips but more up, and well, he didn't make it. He lived just a week and a half, and now he died. So they were they were all mourning a little.
Oh, really sorry to hear.
Yeah. They live at a dike, so it's very busy there. A few, I think, 400 meters further is the access to the highway. So it's busy there. There are factories and ship factories and such. So it's quite a busy dike. And a dike follows the stream of the river, so it's not a straight way like along a canal, but it's all with turns
Right?
and twists and such.
Is that Rachel? Can you turn the oven on, please?
So my son said the cat was 5 years old. He said, well, I didn't think you would make it that old. So, okay.
I hope that things would be, we're really sorry to hear.
Yeah. He's hidden, but his name was hidden, and he's now hidden under the ground in the corner of the little place behind their house, with flowers flowering on his grave. So, Wat food Tena? Should I plug in my headset?
Okay.
Or I can hear you. I can hear myself like an echo. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Wat food Tena? Mibli, roe fati jena achla lekol hayat hasade vat fu tsena yishgu so soni v'chol harim v'al kol gif'a rama v'al kol panei haaretz nafotzu tsoni ve'ein doresh ve'ein mevakesh.
And the problem is that they are scattered. This reminds that the root to scatter appears also in the story of the Tower of Babylon, that the people didn't want to scatter around the world. They wanted to live in one place, to speak one language, to build a city and a tower, to make themselves names in order not to be scattered in the world. Then God said, no, 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 you're going to be scattered. I'm going to confuse the language. In this way, of course, God created the people, the nations. Until then, there was only one nation, one world without nations. What we can see here is the shepherd is not taking care of them. They are wandered through all the mountains and upon every high hill and all the face of the earth. And no one is taking care of them. No one is searching them. No one is asking, where are they? We can see the connection to God, Soni, my sheep, which can show us who is actually that even that there are physical shepherds around the world, which are leaders, eventually the true shepherd and the one that is the only shepherd that exists and eternal, this is God. So from this moment, we can understand that God is taking responsibility. And this is, of course, a prophecy that relates to redemption. Until now, we've seen prophecies that relates to a behavior which is not easy to describe. We've seen it in few chapters. And now this is the point when Ezekiel is going to speak about redemption. This is one of the first, this is the first chapter we are going to see next week when we are going to speak about the dry bone visions and the fable of the trees, which is beautiful in Ezekiel 37. So this is the situation here. If I'm on the Maria, let's continue and see what we have here. And ask Detlef to read to us. בבקשה.
Okay. Yeah. You celebrate Yom Yerushalayim Hayom?
נכון, we have the day of Jerusalem today. It was beautiful.
לכן ראים שימו את דבר אדוני. חי אני ואיננה עם אדוני, אלוהינו, אדוני. אם לא הים, או היות צוני, לבץ לבתי, אדוני נא, צוני לאכלה, לכל חיית השרה, מאין רואה ולא דרשו רואה את צוני, ויראו הרועים אותם ואת צוני לא ראו.
And I think that the key sentence is this: ויראו הרועים אותם, themselves actually, but my shepherd, they didn't. So, and for that reason, the situation is that the animals of the field, the beasts, they wanted to eat the flock. The flock is not protected, which of course the animals of the field relates to the other nations that want to harm the people. And I think that what we can see here in a beautiful way, a situation which I think is also modern in a few times, that what happens when you have a government or you have ministers or you have prime minister or president, that it seems to be that he's only taking care of themselves and not the people. They only think about what they want to do or what is their position and not what the people need. We can see it, by the way, not just we can see it sometimes in democracies, but of course not just. And it even worse with countries that we have communism or or we have anti-democratic places, and this is something which is really interesting to see. We always say that the Bible speaks to us, so this is a situation that we can see in corruptions of some leaders from the 21st century around the world. יפה מאוד, דטלף, thank you very much for your kind reading, תודה.
Yeah, I have one question.
Of course.
So we say Kaddish for Maria, is that? Of
Sorry?
say Kaddish for her son?
No, I think it's the cat. It's not her son. The cat of her son. Okay. Detlef. But thank you for being so polite and thoughtful. Let's continue.
Shall we say Kaddish now or after the course?
No, it's Maria. You want to explain a little bit? Just for a moment. We can't hear you, Maria, but Detlef just went for a few moments. When he's going to come back, we're going to explain. Okay. Let's meanwhile speak with Gabrielle until Detlef will come back. Detlef.
Yeah.
Detlef.
Yeah.
Maria just said before that it was the cat of her son, not her son, the cat of her son.
I can read Kaddish?
No.
Nee, Detlef, het was de kat van mijn zoon. Die was aangereden op 8 mei. En die is afgelopen zondag op maandagnacht overleden. Het was de kat, maar de kinderen waren erg verdrietig. En mijn zoon ook.
Ja. We kunnen Kaddish zeggen.
Voor een kat, ja, kan ook. Want
dan doen we het nu, hè?
God zei niet van... ik heb alleen maar de mensen lief. Maar al zo lief heeft God de wereld gehad. En daar horen ook de beesten bij.
Ja.
Thank you, Detlef. Thank you, Maria, for helping me.
Wat is nou? Ellie?
We are not saying this prayer if it's a cat, dear friend.
Ja? Oké.
Okay.
Ja.
Thank you.
V'yit kadash shemei rabba. Ve'aleina diveru chiyotei ve'yamin malchut Taibechon over Yochayei, the whole Beit Israel. Dagira over its man Karivim who, O mine. Yesh me Rabba Mavarach ve'olam me'almaya ve'yitbarach ve'itbarach ve'itpa'ar ve'it nasei ve'itchalar ve'itchalal mishmei Kodesha Barichu Lea Min Kol Vayretra Vayishirata Tushbacha Ata Vayma Ata Damiran Be'olam Vemhu Omaim Yahei Shalom Rabba Min Shamaya V'chayim Aleinu B'chol B'Israel Vemhu Omaim V'yeshalom Vemhu V'yeshalom Ba'erom Vimhu, Bekol Yisrael, Vimhu, Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Detlef, for being so kind. Thank you. So let's move now to Gabrielle that would read to us. That would read to us the next verses. בבקשה.
תודה רבה. לכן הרועים שימו דבר יפה כי אמר Adonai, Adonai, Ine, Ne, Ineni, El Haroim, Va, Vad, Vadar, Vadar, Vadara, Shiti, Et, Sini, Tony, Mia, Dam, Ve, Ishbati, Tim, Ero, Ne, Marriott, Zoch, Velo, Yerhu, Evus, Haroim, Utam, Fialti, Sony, Mickey Hem, Velo, Diecha, Lahem, La Fala,
יפה מאוד. לאוכלה, יופי. I think the sentence, ודרשתי את צאני מידם, I'm going to demand, require my flock from their hand, I'm going to deliver from their mouth, from the other, the animals that wants to eat them, of course the nations. So God is saying, okay, if it's not going to work with you shepherds, I'm going to be the shepherd. I'm the true shepherd, and I'm the only one that can take care and decide who will take care of my people. Gabriel, thank you very much. And we can see here, כי כה אמר אדוני אלוהים, הנני אני, ודרשתי את צאני וביקרתים, כבקרת רועה עדרו, ביום היותו בתוך צאנו נפרסות, כן הבקר את צאני והצלתי אתהם מכל המקומות אשר נפוצו שם ביום ענן וערפל. Even if it's a dark and cloudy day, I'm going to take care of them and I'm going to visit them and I'm going to deliver them. והוצאתים מן העמים וקיבצתים מן הארצות והביאותים אל אדמתם וראיתים אל הרי ישראל באפיקים ובכל מושבי הארץ. And God is saying here, I'm going to take care of them. This reminds the beautiful prophecy in Isaiah 40 that God will say that he's going to change the nature for the people of Israel. In order to redeem the people, they must feel protection. They must feel that someone is taking care of them, or that God. In order to cheer them up, the situation here that they need to be close to God, and God is saying, no, you are close. Yes, you're close to me, and I'm taking care of you. This is really important to remember with these beautiful words. And second time of reading, I forgot Ruth. First of all, Ruth, and then second reading. Ruth, how are you, dear friend? How are you feeling?
Yes, with Kol Beseder.
Everything is okay?
Yes, thank you. My daughter Rachel has her last exam at university tomorrow.
Wow.
So
Yes.
been a busy week, but she's. How are your children? Do they like being back to school?
Yeah, they really, you know, kids as kids, they adjust themselves really quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, of course, you know, to meet their friends and to be with them, it's really important for them, you know. And everything is okay with your family.
Yes, everybody is good. As I say, Rachel working, Daniel's got exams to come, and Hannah is doing teaching remotely for the moment, but she will start to teach her children 2 days a week after the half term in June. So it is going back to normal, but slowly.
Yeah, I think this is the maybe the concept, normal but slowly. This is
Yeah,
how it goes. יפה, יפה, I'm really happy to hear.
thank you.
You're welcome to read it. But are you planning to go to Israel this summer?
If there's one plane from London to Ben Gurion, we will be on it.
יופי.
Harishon, we'll be there. Or in August probably, but yeah, we said to people we will be there in August. So, but we haven't made any bookings yet, but we will be, if there is one, we will be on it.
Yeah, יפה מאוד, dear friend. יופי, I'm really
Yeah,
happy.
of course.
And you're more welcome, of course.
I had some interesting talk from the man who won the Nobel Prize, the Nobel Chemistry Prize.
Mhm.
I listened to a very interesting talk from him yesterday on Zoom. So interesting. Let me just see who they were. There's Uzi Elam, who took over in the 6-day war, Jerusalem. He was in charge of one of the battalions. He was speaking. It was so interesting. And then also the man who got the Professor Schachtman, who got the Nobel Prize.
נכון, Dan Shechtman.
Oh, he was so inspiring.
Really interesting person. He wanted to be president a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that one, but no, not that time. Great. So I have been blessed with those two things. So it's good.
יופי.
Yom Yerushalayim, of course, as well today. So
נכון. Today it's the day of Jerusalem, נכון?
we remember, of course. Okay, so shall I read now? Yes.
Go ahead.
1 second. Mira'e tov ara atam u bahari miram Yisrael yihye ba nehen sham tirbatzana benva tov u mira'e shamon tirana al hari Yisrael ani ara'e zoni va'ani arbitzen naum Adonai Elohei et ha avden avashken ve'et ha nadchet ashiv u len nesheret acharash va et ha hola ahazak va'et ha shamna va'et ha hazekah ashmid arana va.
Do I use all this, Ruth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Rega. Jonathan Vashelet, who Omer Shale. Anyway, but Mishpat.
יפה, יפה מאוד, excellent. So what we can see here, God is saying, I'm going to feed them in a good pasture. And the mountains around, in Israel, they are going to be their places. And they are going to lie in a good fold. And I will feed my flock. And all the actions that the shepherds, the leaders, didn't do, I'm going to do. if someone is lost, I'm going to seek her. And if someone is not there, I'm going to bring her back. And if someone is broken, I'm going to bound her. And if someone is sick, I'm going to heal her. And if someone, and I will destroy the fat and the strong, which means that those who try to harm her, to harm the flock. Beautiful when we can see the first person of God. This is, I think, one of the chapters in the Bible that we really see God that is present with actions, that is, see many actions of Him that is taking care of the people. Of course, in every prophecy that relates to redemption, we are going to see it. And this is a really good chapter to look how God is taking care of the people. יפה מאוד, and let's go back to Sharon.
Hey, thank you.
בבקשה.
ויתנה זוני כה אמר אדוני אלוהים הנה שופט בין שא לשא לאלים ולעתודים המת מכן המרע הטוב תראו ויתר מרקם תרמסו ברגליכם ומשקע מים תשתו ואת הנותרים ברגליכם תרפסון. Is that right? Soon, I think so. Vesoni mirmas raglekem terina umepas raglekem tishtena.
And what we can see here is that God is saying, I need to judge between the cattle and cattle, between the rams and the goats, because there is discrimination. It seems to be that only for the good pasture they're taken care of, but the rest they're just smashing them with their legs, and they don't enable them to drink water. And God is saying, my flock, you trodden with your feet, and this situation is something that God won't accept. If you are going to be a shepherd that take care of all the people, not those who it's really easy to take care of them. They are good, they are fair, they are your friends. And I think this chapter is a chapter that every leader that starts to be a leader, no matter if he's a mayor or prime minister or even principal in school, he needs to read. Because this is the problem when you are a leader. You need to decide. Not always you have good decisions, but always it's not easy to be a leader. But this chapter brings you maybe the idea, don't forget all the people, don't forget all the flock. Don't pay attention just to the flock, which is easy to pay attention to. Let's see more. And let us move now to Pepi that would read to us. בבקשה.
לכן כה אמר אדוני אלוהים, עליכם הנה אני ושפטתי בין שי בריה ובין שם רזה. יען בצד ובכתף תדפו ובקרניכם תנגחו. כל הנקלות עד אשר חפיצותם אותנה אל החוצה. וחושתי לזוני ולא תהיינה עוד לבד. ושפטתי בין סלעי.
Oh, excellent. And we can see that there is a fat cattle and a lean cattle that God needs to judge. And the situation is that that the strong one is not is create with their shoulder and with their horns they actually harm the lean one. And God saying, no, I won't accept it. I won't accept it that they will be scattered. I'm going to deliver. Sorry, I'm going to deliver them to that. And I will judge between cattle and cattle. The idea that God is judging and or is the leader that he would bring from the house of David, as we're about to see, should bring hope to the people, because the idea is that there must be equality. There must be there must be the same rules for everyone. There can't be a rule for the strong one and a rule for a different rule for the lean one. It won't work, and it will create a society which is not stable. I think that from these words we can learn many how we need to behave in order not to create discrimination between people as much as we can do. Let's see more and go to Maria.
Sorry, Ali, could I ask you a quick question?
Betach.
Why is Adonai spelled with a Vav and a Hirek rather than Kamatz? Just here.
Here?
Adonai, and then here.
The next one.
Yes, please.
Because when the name of the Lord appears, you need to read Adonai, and then you need to read Elohim, even if it's the Lord's name. And this is the reason the E and the E reminds you to read is Elohim and not to say Adonai, Adonai.
So you would say Adonai Elohim Alehem. Oh yes.
No,
okay.
This is how we should read. Yeah, it's a.
Thank you, Ali.
No problem. And this is something that as many times in Ezekiel, and not just in Ezekiel, in prophecies, mainly in prophecies. Yafé, no problem. Let's go to Maria that would bring us David. Let's see.
Thank you. Oh.
Maria, we can't hear you.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Vahakimoti Alehem Ro'eh Echad V'Ra'a Ethen Et Avdi David Hu Yir'eh Otam V'Hu Yiyeh Lahen Lero'eh Va'ani Adonai et Eye Lahem Le Elohim Va'avdi David Nasi V'tocham Ani Adonai Dibati V'karati Lahem Berit Shalom V'hishbati Chaya Ra'a Min Haaretz V'yashvu Bamidbar Lavetach V'yashnu by Arim.
יפה מאוד, and there is going to be one shepherd, which is David, or the descendants of David. Maybe this could be a sign for the Messiah, since in Ezekiel's time David was not in line, 500 years afterwards. And what we can see here is that he is going to be the shepherd. I'm going to be their God, and David is going to be actually the one that is prince. He's going to be there. And there is, one more time, we can see the covenant, a covenant of peace that we can see here. That is really important also to Ezekiel to speak about, as Jeremiah spoke about the New Covenant or New Testament, of course, Brit Chadasha. And even in the wilderness, even in the woods, they are going to dwell safely. They can spend the night in the woods, and nothing will happen to them. Since if there is kind of a covenant, everyone are protected. No evil beast will try to harm them. So thank you very, very much, Maria, for your reading. And let's ask Detlef to read to us the next one.
Okay, yeah.
I had a question, sorry, Ellie.
Of course.
In the previous one, I was confused. There's the word shepherd and the word feed and the word bad. Are they all the same? If you see,
Yeah, well,
A, and then Vira'ah. I thought Ra was bad.
Yeah, יש רועה in the meaning of shepherd, and יש רעה in the meaning of evil. It's actually, this is something which is really beautiful. You can see or רעה as a verb, and this is of course that the shepherd will fill them, or רעה as evil as an adjective. So the same word with different meaning. יפה מאוד. It's beautiful that you pay attention to this. יפה. כל הכבוד.
At the moment, I am studying Duolingo, Hebrew on Duolingo. So each day I study a bit more. So I'm back into learning the language with the app, which is good.
יפה מאוד, כל הכבוד. יפה מאוד. And let's come back to Detlef. Go ahead.
ונתתי אותם ושבבות גבייתי ברכה וחוררתי הגשם בעיתו גשמי ברכה יהיו. נתן עץ השדה את פריו והארץ ואת יהולה והיו את ונתן עץ השדה את פריו והארץ תיתן יבולה והיו את אדמתם לבטח וידעו כי אני אדוני בשברי את מוטות עולם והצלתים מעט העבודים בהם ולא היו עוד בז לגויים והארץ בארץ לא תאכלם וישבו לבטח ואין האחרת מאחרת.
יפה. Excellent. And here we can see the blessings with rain and the fruit of the land, and the corn, and people will feel that they are protected, and the nations won't harm them, and the beast won't ruin them, and they can dwell safely without being afraid. And let's see the last verse today, which is also beautiful. With a great honor, Ruth, you can do it.
Tada, thank you. Hakumti lehen mita leshen velo yehiyu od aspi ra'av ba'aretz velo yisa'u od kalmat hagoyim ve'yadu ki ani Adonai Eloheha aten Hama Ami Beit Israel Naum Adonai Elohim. Aten Zoni Zon Me Rati Adam Aten Ani Elohehen Naum Adonai Elohim.
Okay, yפה מאוד. And there is going to be there people that won't be hungry. There are going to be here people that God is with them. And God is saying, you are the flock of my pasture, son mariti. Until today, this is a slang, not slang, this is an expression in Hebrew, which is really important, that describe how there is a leader of a group and the group is following. So this beautiful chapter is taking us to a place that tells us we need to pay attention to other people. If we lead something, let us not forget that there are also people that wants to be led in a great way, that won't harm them. And I think eventually every person can be a leader in one way or another. It doesn't have to be prime minister in order to be called leader. Even to be a leader of your family, this is a title that many people need and want. And I think this is something which is beautiful with this chapter. As we said before, Ruth, we said it before you entered. Next week, since we have the Festival of Weeks on Thursday, we are going to have our class on Wednesday. It's going to be the same place, the same time, only on Wednesday, 7 p.m. London time, 9 p.m. in Israel time. And I will see you all in 6 days. Thank you very, very much. And I hope that you all have a great weekend, and Shabbat Shalom from Israel.
Shabbat Shalom.
Always is a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Ellie.
Ellie, can I share something with you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, David Benny got a group together in the prison.